Hello. We pick up where we left off. Last time we explored Twisted and Perverted. We reached the gang leader, who was a chick. We got her to like us and give us the key to the theater. And now we go in the theater to see what's going on in here. And yeah, I remember I got the key, but I didn't even use it. It was the hacker, not the hacker. It was hacked by the Diginet of the person who hired me. He had a Diginet that looked like his wife, and we helped her, so she helped us back. Profession. We have 3. We don't have red. We need to get some more red. Okay, now I'm in the Virtualium. Where did Fredo go? The alley. I've done this. Searching for Fredo. Okay. What is the loop? After death, return to the asylum. If you die in Twisted and Perverted, you get respawned in nearest asylum. I'm using this microphone, but maybe I should use the other one. Because this one, I notice it shows my breathing a lot. Like so the other one has better. Let's try it. First, let me move this keyboard away. Here, the handrest. Alright. And I'm gonna switch microphones. Yeti. There we go. This is maybe better. I don't know. I'll listen and check for next time. Alright. So we need to figure out what is the loop. Anything here? Oh, there's a kitty. Wait, this is a glitch. I can't.
Welcome, GameDeck.
Gesture. Someone finally showed up. I may have been expecting it, but the feeling of surprise is so refreshing. A GameDeck. What the fuck? What the fuck? Is this the dude? He's stuck in infinite ecstasy while killing the chick. So, Mr. Haggis got scared, which was only a means to another end. Have a look at this. Fredo is completely stripped of his masking skin. This is his own realium self, carnal, sweaty. Fredo's a minor. He's killing a girl inside an adult game. I'm gonna keep calm. What do you want? The deduction. What unlocked? Not here. Okay, what do you want? Everything you see here is recorded from every possible angle. And if Haggis doesn't do what I'm asking, well, the footage with the boy's full name will be published all over the net. It will be entitled Like Father, Like Son. What does he want from Haggis? He knows exactly what I want, and it's not about money. He's got to do what I tell him, no more, no less. What do you want from me? Just tell him to listen to orders and wait for further guidelines. What if I refuse? You don't want to say no to me, not unless you like jokes and value the truth. If so, then feel free to refuse. If I logged out at that moment, my investigation would be disrupted. No, I will not. He's paying me. I don't care about what he did. I don't appreciate being forced to do things. Let me see what it is you've prepared here first. A gallant knight without his horse. I've made some modifications. I hope you like a good show. New clue. The gesture said something about a few modifications he made in the theater. Let's go see what are those modifications. Is it the kitty? Kitty. Okay, let's talk to the stranger. Yes, you're right. We shouldn't have let the kid do that. What the fuck? He looked down a bit and bit his lip. What is he doing? What are you doing? How are you talking? Who are you talking to? What are you talking about? Don't you know how corporations work? It's the son of the department director. Besides, day in, day out, we have those cabins. Stop interrupting me. You're making a big deal out of it. And... okay, let's say nothing. Okay, maybe we shouldn't done... maybe you should have done something about it. But it was just 2 instances and he was clever. He did it online in Paradise Beach, so... wait, I unlocked a new deduction. Not in this. Yeah, I figured out, knew what was going on, but why are you nagging me about it, man? I wasn't the only one who knew. Firing someone going by a hot photo in the era when everyone knows how to edit images, but Haggist vouched for him. I just keep observing. The guest was gesturing and talking to somebody. I couldn't hear what the other person was saying. Fuck. Alright, so you know, and what are you gonna do about it? Midget? Intimidate me with your little bells on your little hat? Okay, so he's talking to a midget. You're gonna blackmail me? Burn my feet? What are you doing? Is that a cheat? What the fuck? Okay. Yes, you're right. You should have had... okay, he's repeating. I resisted with all my strengths, but the virtual body didn't obey me. What are you doing? Who are you talking to? Okay, he's repeating. Are you in a loop? I wanted to say something, but I did something else against my will. Oh, I'm repeating the same thing I did last time it was recorded. Okay. Okay, what is this loop? The first... what is within the loop? The first conversation with the looped man went according to plan, but each subsequent one resembled a recorded playback, yeah. So what's in the loop? Bed scene. Only the scene on the bed is looped. The loop has no effect on any other element of the game. No. All players inside the theater, like me, inanimate objects aren't looped. Yeah, the whole theater is looped. Yep. Yep. Because even the cat is looped. So what now? Are you going to log out and deliver my demand to the old fart? Nope. Well, you know I'm stuck in a loop, and the loop I said nope. I won't be your errand boy. So okay, now he's walking on his own. He looked down and bit his lip. Check if his conscience. He kept repeating the same sequence of word and gesture in his eyes. Yes, he wasn't looking at his invisible companion, he was looking at me. The spell he was under didn't control his eyes. Can I use eye control? What are you doing? Who are you talking to? What unlocked? Who are the people in here? These are just decoration, I can't use them. Okay. So the man is conscious. The eye of the man inside the theater seems to be moving differently with every loop. This means he must be conscious as he's likely aware of his condition, yeah. The man I talked to didn't react to me, only played back recorded dialogue with someone else. Okay, those are real people, yes. NPCs, no real. They're players who were probably lured into the loop by the jester. They seem aware of what's going on, but they have no control over their digital self, yes. This is it. Okay. So I solved this. I still need to unlock this and solve this one. I need more information. Let's try eye control. I tried moving my eyes a few times. Yes, I was able to move them and my programs were responding. Okay, what did I lock? Is it here? No. It's here. No. Yeah, here. Okay, I already solved it without all the clues. Okay, maybe we should have done something about it, but it was just 2 instances and he was clever. He did it online in Paradise, which, okay, he's repeating. Let's run the Guardian Angel program. Okay, Guardian Angel in the codex. Where could it be? Here. Many rookie game decks think that all they need to do is pick up a few programs and their deck and they'll be full-blown, genuine article. You know which ones I mean? The investigator, zoom, a recorded, etc. That's not how it goes. It's not the tools that determine how good you are, but what you do with them. I think the program most commonly used by rookies is Guardian Angel. So here are a few tips. Guardian Angel is illegal. Should you decide to use it, you do so at your own risk. If the admins catches you, you can try convincing them that you're a game deck conducting an investigation and maybe show them your license. But there are no regulations on how to proceed in situations like this. Maybe they'll let you go, but maybe they won't. What can this application do for you? You become invisible, and can go through walls, levitate, eavesdrop, and spy on other players. You can run analysis on what you're seeing, but not much else. This program doesn't let you interact with other players. You can't touch them, whisper in their ear, or tap them on the shoulder, yelling, "Peekaboo!" You'll be invisible, inaudible, undetectable. That is, unless you buy the program in some shady corner of the dark web. In that case, I can't guarantee any of the functionality I listed above. It may malfunction. You might be seen, heard, so why use it in the first place? GameDeck. Lock. Okay. I used command and got separated from my body. Cool. Where did I gain that clue? Here? Yes. No. Huh. Oh, I gained the clue here, how to break the loop. Did I miss all of this? I can't break the loop. No other ways. I need to make the deal now. One thread. All objects inside the loop are in a single thread, which means the loop can be broken by single element overloading. The people on the stage are just decorations. I can't use them. The people in the audience are NPCs. They retain consciousness. these people have retained their consciousness, but their bodies are repeating their action from when the loop are activated. So here I can't yet do anything except I can't break it, which I won't go this way. I still have a couple of things to figure out. Okay, this is the cat. I wonder why there was a cat in such a game to set the mood. Let's analyze it. A typical NPEC. Well, not typical, but just as lifeless as everything around it, caught in a loop. Formation unlocked in deduction. What unlocked? Yeah, the cat. A cat is looped. It keeps repeating the same sequence of monitoring. I already did this. Let's look at myself. My skin felt strange to see it like this. Even more strange seeing it repeat the same action again and again. Showtime. I wouldn't see Jack unless it was something simple. Found it. Looked like a replay code. There was more. There was even a note from the designer. Right. The game was supposed to have a replay feature, but it hasn't been implemented, so it wasn't a cheat surrounding me. It was unused game code. That's why the admins and security algorithm weren't reacting. I see. So it was game code. This is done. This is done. Yeah. The game contained an unfinished function replays of killing from the perspective of both the killer and the victim, and the option to experience it again. The loop used line of code from the game. This means the rule of twisted perverted are still in effect inside it, so any repair will cause the object and player within to react. This is a cheat, an application uploaded. No, it's an exploit because it's unused code. Alright, so I solved this, there's still this, I don't know what it is. Enough self-admiration, I looked better in Realium anyway. Okay, this is stuck in loop. I can go up. The guy was looped, he was staring at the scene, licking his thick lips, rubbing his cheek, gulping all over again. Let's analyze. According to the analysis, the guy couldn't see a thing, nor is he aware of what was going on. Time stopped for him, but didn't fit. Every few seconds he looked at me. I could tell he was conscious. It seems as if someone was trying to conceal the cheat's true nature. Okay, after this, return to asylum. A few modifications. Some cheats can render the player unconscious, but those effects don't correspond with the behavior of the guest. Okay. What about this? This is... Okay, do I have any other... I need to take a closer look at this exploit. One thread. Okay, so I have 3 more options. I can overload the woman. If I connect to the girl's helmet, I can override her synapses. The hormones of the neurotransmitter concentration spike should lock her off. I can try to overload the boy's brain by overclocking his helmet software. If I can increase the hormone and neurotransmitter concentration, the system should automatically log him off. Duplication of surrounding. Due to the gesture modification, some of the objects inside the loop are glitched. With a little skill, I could copy them. No software does well when overloaded. I still want to unlock that last one. Strange chair. Someone knocked over this chair. It fell down, but then it suddenly went back up over and over again. All I had determined was that there was a loop here. Inanimate object wouldn't tell me as much. That was all. Okay, what's the new clue? It's not here. Is it here? This is done. Okay, this is done. The inanimate Falling chair is looped. Yeah, so this is just to let me know that the whole theater is looped. Okay, that's fine. So those are done. I still want this. This has a couple I can check, and the last one. What else? There's something else. I think I missed the other one. Kanzu.
Yeah?
Boss, I'm watching you and see that you're in trouble. I'm keeping my finger on the pulse. Damn it, I couldn't say anything. I needed to focus and send him the answer mentally. Ken, can you hear me? I'm sending you my thought to you. I can hear you. You figure out mental control. I'm impressed. The loop? I think I'm stuck inside the loop. It's probably an external cheat, not an exploit. From what I know, there's no normal loop in TMP, but it could be wrong. Yes, you're wrong. Lost consciousness. I've scanned the thing that's holding us there, and it looks like the cheat doesn't make players lose consciousness. Can you confirm that? If someone made player lose consciousness, the application would shut off that instance and disconnect the user. That's the rule. So yeah, I confirmed that. What did I unlock? Not here. Okay, I unlocked one here. Yep. Twisted and Perverted doesn't have loops such as action replay. Wrap it up. Alright, Ken, thank you for your interest. I'll try to work something out. I'll do some work too. I'll let you know if I figure something out. But unlocked. Okay, the terms and conditions. The terms and conditions of the game prohibits rendering the players unconscious. The manufacturer is obligated to prevent it. It's common practice. Most games don't allow such conduct. Alright. Let's check the couch. They made love or whatever that was, or rather unusual bed. Analyze. A war bed, you only see them in games these days. The sheets moved rhythmically forward and back. A loop. That was enough. I didn't unlock anything here. Just woman. The girl tried to fight, but she came up short. Typical TNP gameplay. You win some, you lose some. Is she wearing her own skin? Let's check. No, she wasn't exposed. Who is he? Let's turn on the investigation program. Rebecca Umba. Was she in any way connected with exactly whom? The ex-investigator. Investigator. Now that's a good program, really good. It's also illegal. Its job is to track down a player's realm address and retrieve their personal information, so it's a gem. There's only one issue with it. Well, more like two. One, it takes time for it to work. You have to be patient and must break the connection with the person you want to investigate. Two, to turn on investigator you have to touch another player and you can't let go. Hold on for as long as the investigator is analyzing the data. The pressure doesn't have to be strong. You don't need to pinch, but you have to be touching their avatar skin. That's how it works. So you see, although the program is useful, actually using it is cumbersome. How do you justify shaking someone's hand and then holding it for a minute? It's messed up. Over the course of my career, I've used investigator either as a last resort or when some miracle gave me an opportunity, but I definitely recommend it. GAMEDEC, blog G. Williams. Rebecca Umba, investigating officer. Okay. Rebecca Umba, investigator officer. Transcript from data collected for the program investigator. IP, address Long Tower 2130, name Red Kurilenko, age 45, divorced, couch type Groundhog 2000, suit rough day 12, helmet Siegfried 2, Criminal record, convicted for attempted rape in 2183. Okay. I still didn't know who had done all of this. I'd copy her data to my notebook just in case. I didn't think I missed anything. Fredo. The boy looks like Fredo, but I couldn't be sure it was really him. Check his vitals. His blood pressure was elevated but still within the norm. His hormones oscillating but within norms as well. His sexual arousal, ecstasy, terror. His limbic system was red but still everything within norm. After all, this game were designed to provide pleasure, adrenaline and so on. Yeah, it's him. I activated the investigative program. After the process perished 100%, I was certain it was Frego Haggis. Oops. Oh, this unlocked. Oh, is Fredo present here? He's excited, adrenalized, stimulated and terrified. Yes, he is. Alright, which opens up all options here? No. Okay. So I can overload the woman, or I can overload Fredo, or duplicate surrounding elements. I couldn't speak while in guarding angel mode, but I could still write him something. Something like, I'm a game deck, Fredo, I'm here to help you. Can you respond with your voice? I'm not. If not, blink 3 times. He blinked 3 times, so we're going to be talking. I knew everything. Fredo is in the loop, exploit. Okay, what unlocked? Spyware, no verbal contact. See, this is what other game does way better than this. You open this, the boy looked like Fredo, but I couldn't be sure it was really him. What do you mean? I was sure when the gesture told me, but I had to be double sure. Fine, and now it's still locked on this on a. It's not well fleshed out. It's like so much details. There's zero attention to details. But the game is awesome and I'm intrigued by the story, but zero attention to details, which sucks. Okay, the cat. I can interact with her again. Okay. I think I'm gonna overload Fredo. When I overload someone, it will push them out of this loop. So if I do it with Fredo, he'll just freak. Let's do that. Overload Fredo, the solution. I was going to try to tinker with his hardware setting. Maybe it'll let me reboot it. That should also overload the loop and free him from the vicious circle. Dangerous, but... the visual interpretation area of the cortex were thoroughly... Maybe I should have duplicated the stuff. Too late now. Yeah, because this will hurt him, but he deserves it because he's fucked up. Manipulating them is actually a piece of cake. Just need to add some colors and start to shake the image. Neurotransmitters. The brain is a complicated system of interconnected vessels. Sometimes you can cause an overflow in one place to trigger a reaction somewhere else. Now he should feel like he's on an LSD. How do I find what's an LSD? Could be anything. Oh, here it is. This topic has been discussed on our pages many times, but there's never been such substance to it. Warsaw City Police warn against variety of drugs preceded with the letter N, such as NLSD and cocaine and amphetamine, etc. Why are they dangerous? We reached out to Colonel Felix Juba of the Toxicology Department of the Warsaw City Central Police Station for his opinion. Hello, Colonel. Thank you for finding the time for us. Hello. The letter N means that in addition to chemical substance, the preparation also includes nanobots. If the makers of these drugs are to be believed, their only purpose is to assist in the preparation's pharmacological kinetics, which basically means delivering it where it needs to go. They are, to use a metaphor, transport ships carrying the drug to specific receptor. Like in the case of telomen. Exactly like that. The vitamin in telomen targets specific cell location, which makes them more effective. In the case of drugs, for instance, in NLSD, the amide of D-lysergic acid and diethylamine theoretically target 5-HT2A receptors, and which it is an agonist. At least that's what the criminals who make the drugs assure us is happening. But then there's also the evenness. Yes, the evenness of distribution. If we were to continue with the metaphor of transport ship, they form a queue to the aforementioned receptors, wait for their turn, and once the previous transports have been spent, approach and unload their cargo. In theory, the inclusion of nanobots make it so none of the LSD is wasted, because it reaches only the receptors it's meant for, and the dosage is administered at an even pace. So 100 times smaller dose of the drug should yield the same result as good old, pardon the expression, acid. Why then are we issuing warnings against the letter N? What you're saying seems to be safe. Yes, that's why the market for N drug is so big. Let us keep in mind, however, that those are guarantees from the people who do not have to answer to any committees, are not mandated to uphold the quality of the goods they sell, who don't have to tell the truth because the substance they produce are illegal. And what are the potential risks associated with the dreaded letter N? Imagine that you let an army of nanobots manufactured by criminals into your organism. These micro devices can do what their makers had promised, but they can also establish permanent residency in any one of your organs, including the brain, causing irreversible addiction or chronic pain, which can only be alleviated with a substance sold by the criminals. The nanobots can also program changes to our behavior and cause us to behave completely erratically, resulting in chaotic reactions that paradoxically are dangerous to our health and potentially lethal. Is it that bad, Colonel? Yes, ma'am, it is. Of all the substances you mentioned, NLSD is probably the most dangerous, which is why I chose to discuss it. If the nanobots contained in these capsules do not work according to the promise made by the dealers, they can cause permanent psychosis that is very resistant to treatment. I see. So this is interesting, like drugs with nanobots to deliver it more efficiently and fastly, but then as soon as you put nanobot in your body, you have no control where they go or what they do. You just have to trust the manufacturer to program them well and not have some hidden agenda, and we all know that that's impossible. So yeah, I agree, they are dangerous as fuck. Alright. It worked, it's rebooting. That should break him out of the loop. Okay, free Fredo.
The kid seems to be in a trance. He kept rhythmically opening his mouth and making spasmodic motions, as if he were still copulating and killing. He was trying to stop his digital body from all the compulsions, but there was nothing he could do. God, make it stop. I can't stop it. Take him outside. Breathe. I will help you control the spasm. I'll take you outside. It's all over now. Let's go.
What a jolly surprise.
How shallow are the people who believe in easy solution? Really, GameDeck? Were you expecting to just walk out of here? I was counting on this being more interesting. He paralyzed me. I couldn't move a finger. All you had to do was log out and tell Haggis what you were supposed to, but people need drama and playing heroes. Alright, Chief, I have a plan. Let me know when you're ready. I couldn't say anything, but he must know the old gamer code. One blink, one click, yes. Alright, Knight, allow me to show you a couple of things. Ah, holy fuck. Okay, let's go. About now.
Hello.
Hello, nice view, eh? I hope you're not afraid of height. What? You again? What a cliche. Give me the child, you can take care of it. I'll wait for you somewhere near the end of the rooftop. Find Fredo before his brain fries. Let's go find him. That's me, I have a problem. Problems are my specialties. Someone altered my photo. Okay, how do I find Fredo?
What a jolly surprise.
I'm here, gesture, give me the kid. Indeed, you are present, although you most likely do not understand the word presence. Best choice. I don't have any more digital trick up my sleeves, and I'm a little tired from all this. You win. The kid looks healthy enough, at least physically. He's at your disposal. What? And what are the best choices that I made? Is it all the I don't know. And I, the avenger of wrong women, will go back to my client and tell them that the world won't learn of their misery. Okay, let him explain. What do you mean? Avenger of wrong women. Just like you, I'm a contractor. Starlet here hired me. You met her in Haggis' office. Yes. She was looking for justice for her girlfriend. Ah, the stripper. The secretary of Director Haggis, who was blackmailed and sexually taken advantage of. She wasn't the only one. There was another woman taken advantage of by his son, by this son of a... If not for me, there likely would have been even more. You see, our boy Fredo is quite the rogue rascal and scoundrel. No, wait, he's a son of a bitch and a juvenile scumbag. Let me have him, let me finish what I started. I will ask more about what he did. He sexually abused the woman working for his father. Clever boy, eh? What are your plans? What were you planning? I wanted to make a movie entitled Like Father, Like Son and post it online. I could use a few more scenes. See for yourself. A looped scene I've already seen appear on my deck. I think you mentioned it before. You said that it was all to make Haggis obey. Yes, perhaps. I'm getting confused with all the... There can be more than one cause for human action, game deck. So he sexually abused her and they are making him pay back. Yeah, I'll think about let me get something to eat. I don't think I have to think about it much, but yeah, I'll get something to eat while processing. Oh. I can either play it the pure professional who doesn't care about anything. He's hired to do a job and he does it. Which makes me take Fredo out. Or I can be a... Or I can interfere. The problem here is sexual abuse. That's a no-no. Leave Fredo. You convinced me, the kid's yours. You're an interesting case, game deck. Yes, I am. Tell Daddy to follow my guidelines. He is to do exactly as I say. I hope I'm doing the right thing. Yes, I am. Now I have to talk to my client. Yes, I am.
You're here. Good.
What's happening to my son? Mr. Haggis, I was forced to stop the investigation. Why the hell would you do that? Because your son is a piece of shit. Just like you. Fredo is inside twisted and perverted. He's been held hostage by a hacker. Fuck. Wait me in the office. The last sentence is quiet and devoid of emotion. Oh shit, I was on mute. Yeah, I won't reply, so... What the fuck happened there? I can actually get this. I can actually get this. I'm gonna get it. Dramatically. Twisted and Perverted, a game where you kill for sexual satisfaction. That's where I found your son and the hacker who captured him. Tough guy. He was wearing a gesture skin to look more diabolic. He caught the kid in a loop, a vicious circle. Fredo kept repeating the same action and was unable to break free. Haggis clenched his lips. Keep going, but choose your word very carefully. There was this theater with a stage. There was a bed on the stage. Fredo was having sex with some girl. The fragment where he was stabbing a dagger into her heart was looped. It must have been going on for hours. My Fredo. Everything was being recorded. The video was supposed to be entitled Like Father, Like Son. It was even on the marquee. It was supposed to be used for blackmail. What's happening to Fredo? I'll explain. No. Yeah, I'll tell him about Fredo. The hacker took advantage of an unused replay code. He had made an exploit, a loop. That's how he was able to capture your son. The scene I mentioned was locked in a vicious circle for hours. Fredo was experiencing the same few second sequence. Oh fuck. Haggis needs a while to process my story. He stares me down the entire time. He struggles to control his emotions as he whipped his face with his hand. Fuck. You got your name is Fuck. Clear my schedule for the rest of the week. Call Dr. Sherzash for an urgent house call. At home, not here. That is all. I don't need anything else from you. I have my sources. I will find out what happened in this game. If my son gets hurt because of you, I will find and destroy you. I'll tell him the message. You can't do shit. The hacker wanted me to give you a message. What is it? He said, do as you're told and await further instructions. Son of a bitch. That's all. Goodbye. I calmly make my way to the door. Yeah, I won't save him. He's a piece of shit. No regrets. I snapped out of my thoughts. The apartment was overheated. The power must have gone out. Recall your dream. I was covered in sweats. For a fraction of a second, something smelled rotten. I didn't understand. I'd showered in the evening after all. I remember the dream. A person was lying on a couch, fluid leaking through their suit. The stench was unbearable. I walked up to them and gently took off the helmet. It was me. That was when I woke up. Soon I started wondering how Fredo was doing. I don't care how he's doing. Alright. There was no time for slacking. I need to restore power to my apartment. Luckily, Bliss had a separate source of power. Home inspections are where majordomos really shine. Warsaw City, my polis. It was time to face reality. The computer had no power. Check the electrical grid. The system didn't find any defects in the apartment. The fault was on their provider's end, which in this case were the tower generators. Hello, Bliss. What's the problem? Could you contact the electricity provider to report a problem? Of course. Problem reported. I've been assured that everything has now been restored to working order. By the way, you got a new contract.
Breaking news.
Today is Tuesday, July 18th. My name is Gina Gord and this is news. This Fredo. The creation of DigiNets by BWI is still a very controversial topic, the company spokesperson strongly denies the gossip, saying that psychoscans have been performed without the consent of the Psych's owner. We have more news coming up. Fredo Haggis, son of Blue Whale's interactive director George Haggis, died due to severe brain damage. I don't care. According to unofficial sources, it was the result of a hacker's attack that prevented the deceased from logging out of a game. The boy's broken-hearted father announced to our reporter that he's resigning from his position to focus on his family. This has been Warsaw City News, your source for up-to-date domestic and international news all day long. Nice. That's what you get. Researchers from Warsaw City Institute of Epidemiology have discovered a strange emergence pattern of new variant. Okay, I already read this.
I made a mistake. I should have never trusted that shady dealer taking the pills he gave me. Told me it was game pills. Oh, I should have known better. It's been 64 hours since I last got some shut-eye. Oh, and my vision, it's blurred, and I can't get on my phones any longer. If anyone hears this, you better be careful. Don't make the same mistake as I did.
Hi. I am quite new to this whole thing about playing games in the net. I mean, I got all the necessary equipment and everything. But the thing is that I've never done this before, and I don't really have any friends to ask for help on this. So I was thinking maybe you could give me a tour guide and show me the ropes. Playing games in brand new world seems great and all. I just thought it'd be better if I had someone else with me, you know. Oh, what am I saying? I shouldn't have called for such a stupid reason like this. Anyway, sorry for wasting your time and goodbye.
Hi, I'm Barry Scott, and I'm calling you about fixing restrictions in your homo-relium life. When you leave the game, are you tired of others in your home taking up too much space in their couches? Well, never fear, we have the solution here. Introducing the stool. The stool takes up 75% less space than the couch. You simply put the stool in a corner
This
of a
is
room,
repeating now.
prop the user up against the two
I'll
walls,
try one
and
more
away
to see
they
if it's
go.
repeating and
Same
then...
helmet and infusion fluids, just rather than a big bulky machine, the fluids are just in a bag under the stool. Fix those homo-relium life problems one at a time with Albilog Solutions. Terms and conditions and help problems apply. If you give back pain, we do not accept liability. Please ensure all the details.
Looking to make some quick credits? Here at Tabletop Antiques, we will buy your old tabletop games in exchange for credits. Don't let those old cardboard and plastic parts take up space where you can install the latest couches.
So, let's see my new job.
Find us in High City.
I love the smell of a computer booting up in the morning.
Tabletop Antiques, the best credit rate.
The money from my latest contract could be used to give it a few upgrades. Nah, there could be other expenses. Ooh, I can go back to the game. Let's go back there. I received some advertisement. We love the smell of blood in the morning. If you do too, take a look at our newest blades that will be useful in mid-sex skirmishes. needles you can hide in your hair, knives that looks like ponytails, telescopic nails, and other telescopic deadly wares. Be sure to stop by the in-game shop Twisted and Perverted Beckons. What about discount on skins? Warning, killer. We've seen that you were using an official skin when you last visited with us. Very bold of you. If our standard skin weren't your thing, we currently have a special deal on some that will please even the most discerning stylist. The Monster Collection. Become a bloody hockey player, a lizard or cat person. Special price, don't extend beyond the promotion period. Okay, what else? Hello killer, you visited the exclusive Actors Avenue. You should know that our game has hundreds of locations just as exciting. Stop by Prostitute Lane, visit the Square of Pimps, immerse yourself in the Merc. It seems you've yet to drive any of our cars. Meaning, you've yet to wreak havoc on Death's highways that run between districts. Do it, embrace your inner savage and visit us again. Anything else here? No. To go back. Voice Star. Browse your fleet. I never got bored of this. I opened the Hagar and spawned my ride again. What a beautiful view, starting from the lightest vessel, Flyrock, an interceptor spacecraft, slideshow, an assault unit, Orca, an infantry carrying dropship, the gunship, Giant, and 2 jewels in the crown, Corsair, a big exploration ship, a Skywalk, a merchant vessel as solid as it was bulky. Beauties, all of them. The Vulture actions would really make the collection shine. I'll come back. Let's see what's in the net. The clan values vigilance above all. Being in the moment keeps one intuition and senses alert to all signs. This is the only way we can reach the truth, fellow clan members. Typical marketing copy. I looked for a contrasting opinion. Page 6, 9th result. They preach equality, saying that the truth will set us free. Bull. It was all about getting suckers to pay. If the number of results was anything to go by, this topic was a bottomless pit. Yeah. Check the news portal. I wonder what was on Warsaw today. Family tragedy. Joffrey, Haggis' son, is stuck in an adult game. Fredo suffered extensive brain damage with a poor medical prognostic. The incident is rumored to have been caused by a hacker attack. But no, I don't feel bad at all. He brought it on himself. That was what happened to suckers. Yep. I'm totally fine with him dying. Remember, this is Cyberpunk. Like, if it was in the real world, I would have taken him and put him in the police. But this is Cyberpunk. You can't do anything to corporations or their sons, so I'll let the hackers win. Mail. Open the email from Rhonda Zappa. Dear GameDeck, once again I would like to thank you for saving my marriage. I owe you a hell of a lot. I love Bob even though he's a klutz with a weird religious bent. I say this cause I saw how you looked at me. You know what I mean. Nothing would come of it. Maybe in another life. Thanks again, Rhonda. Okay, check contracts. Mr. GameDeck, got a problem. The transfer gone through. Find me in harvest time. Once you're there, I'll toss clues your way. Okay. That's a new contract. Attached was an invitation to a location in harvest time and an advance standard rate plus a fee pennies after the decimal point. The way in which the letter was written, coupled with the advance, suggests I'd be dealing with something odd. Nevertheless, I took the contract partly because I didn't have any other. Okay, anything on the net? Let me check the official Harvest Time website. Harvest Time is a free-to-play farm game with an outdoor adventure. What are you waiting for? Breed horse, cows, pumpkins, strawberries. Strawberry in the Wild West? Check harvest time forum. Every detail mattered in a game deck swirl. I looked at the tips section strawberry thread. Folk, put barrels of ice near strawberry. They'll grow like crazy. Mine though, only premium players have access to barrels. Next, community cheaters. You know this player in orange? You think they're cheater or just fucking lucky? Nothing like a pleasant community of farmers. I'd seen enough. Okay, net has nothing. Mail has nothing. Games I can buy. This is done, right? Yeah. Games I can buy the vulture, but first I wanna see if I can buy something else. Risk control panel. Okay, there's nothing. Can I upgrade? Yeah, this is done, right? I think I played a role in him dying because I overloaded him. If I got him out the another way, maybe he would die. But I have no regrets. 1 to 2. Anything without the yellow? Nope. Oh, this one. But it needs 4 of that and 3. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. I guess I'm going into Farmville. Oh, there's something here. Wait. Solid door protected me and my apartment. Or maybe they protect Warsaw City from me. Okay, Rorschach. Okay. I had to take care of the contract. I have to take care. Okay, let's go. My virtual couch made by Surfer and fully functional, ready to go and awaiting instruction. Wait, first I'm gonna buy the vulture. Voltstar, buy the vulture. Vulture, the beauty of player's dream, was really testing my peer power and that discount. Yeah, buy the ship. Pricey but reasonable, I bought it. I was the proud owner of Vulture X. Beware Space Pirate, the Void Avenger takes you to the star. I would be able to explore new systems once they were added to my game. Okay. And Skyward and Measure Vessel is solid as it was, bulky beauty, all of them. Finally, the latest, most gorgeous addition, the Vulture X, a multi-use deep reconnaissance unit I loved and missed it already. Alright, I'm gonna end this video here to keep a bit my video shortish, but I'm gonna directly start the next video by playing this harvest game. Alright, so see you in the next video. Wise out.